Welcome to Mastree's English Pro channel, where we help you communicate effectively. Now, learning how to read and write thoughtfully and creatively is just as important as talking in English. Now, we tend to think of writing only in terms of academic essays or answer papers. But at Mastree, we want to show you how you can use your writing skills in many different forms, whether it's for blogging or for writing, maybe for your school newspaper, or even writing some nice fiction stories. I'm Sarah, your tutor and your guide, and this week we are exploring how different mediums influence the way we write. Now, as you know, when writing an essay or an article, we keep in mind the purpose of why we are writing the essay and who we are writing the essay for. You would have noticed that a newspaper article reads differently than your school essay, and your history essay reads differently than your chemistry lab report. The reason for this is that in addition to the purpose and the audience, each of these genres have rules that are followed when writing in that particular genre. Newspaper writing too has its own set of rules that you can learn about before you start your journey as an intrepid reporter. All newspaper articles that are reporting pieces follow the rules of 5 W's and 1 H. That is, the who, what, why, when, where, and how. So in this case, we have the who, the Riverdale basketball team, and the what, which is the winning the cup in our article. This is given in our article title. Now the title should always grab your attention and give out the most important details. These 5 W and H are typically included in the opening paragraphs or the lead. So what about the rest of the article? How is the rest of the information placed? What is the order for it? Well, in newspaper writing, there is something known as the inverted pyramid. Your article has the following structure. The most important information goes to the top. The supporting details to this information are in the middle paragraph, and any other general information goes to the end of the article. So in this case, the information about, say, the game and the score goes in the second paragraph, and any additional information such as information about the teams, other games, stuff like that goes in the final paragraph. So typically, this kind of writing is found in reporting pieces. But you would have noticed that there are other kinds of writing that are also found in newspapers, like we have guest columns and opinions, letter to the editor, and of course, features. Let's talk about features, another very popular form of writing. Well, a feature refers to any special interest topics and interviews. Features often follow a different format. Features are also called human interest stories, which means that these news stories are meant to appeal to your humanity, to our emotions. They don't have to follow the format of the inverted pyramid that we previously spoke about. In fact, because these news stories are human interest, they attempt to incorporate different perspectives and sources to educate as well as entertain, and can hence take on a narrative tone. Features don't have to have a typical lead with the 5 W and 1 H as we talked about previously. So when writing a feature, you can get creative with your introduction. That is, you can start with maybe a quote from one of your sources, or even begin with asking a question to catch your reader's attention. The body of your feature can vary depending on who or what your subject is. You would use the space to share more quotes from the interviews and to add your viewpoints, or maybe even anecdotes or stories. Any other data related to your story like photographs, tables, or diagrams are also included in this section. And finally, the concluding paragraph for your feature should remind the reader of the main idea behind your article. A feature's main goal is to present the information in a way that draws the reader's attention. A feature does this by using rhetoric and evocative language, such as this feature here on a student running for a student council. As a feature that focuses on an individual, you would want to describe the person, like things they like, their interest, what motivates them, things like that, to get your reader to see them as a person. So features can be used to talk about individuals, campaigns, platforms, interesting trends, or even in-depth reporting of new pieces. Now, as you can see, the rules of news reporting, such as the inverted pyramid and a strong lead, influence how an article is written and makes a piece look like a news article. Now that you are armed with this knowledge, you can begin your adventures as your school or your neighborhood reporter. Isn't that interesting? You have more questions? Would you like to practice your conversation starters? You can always reach me on our Telegram channel, right? At English Pro by Mastree's Telegram channel, you reach out with any questions that you have and our expert tutors will have an answer for you right away. What's more, we can give you exclusive feedback and individual attention. So follow these steps to join me there. Install and sign up on the Telegram app. Tap join and welcome aboard. I'll see you guys next time.